Just the back and forth momentum flop. That there's a big rock. Here comes Romero, but a pull counter.
There we go. We have a champion, ladies and gentlemen. Your champion.
What's good, y'all? I'm Ever17. We're showcasing Geoff Neal against TikToker, UFC content creator King Diaz. He's using Shavkat Rakhmonov. First time using Geoff Neal, and I took a look over at his moveset, took a look over at his boxing level 5 boxing combinations, 4, 5 level moves. His boxing is absolutely clean, and as a 4-star fighter, when I ended up getting home and going to use him on ranked championships when I went on to go stream, it was very much so successful. But obviously, this is not a live commentary for these two fights. He was doing the best of 3 with King Diaz. Kind of seeing how he plays. I never played him before, but I know that he always expressed wanting to play me, so here's his opportunity. But with Geoff Neal, I was looking to utilize a lot of overhands, a lot of his hook combinations there. He try to sidestep and throw some type of knee, ended up getting nailed by a hook counter from Geoff Neal. And Geoff Neal, I don't know if it comes down to his idol or it comes down to his character model, but everything flows extremely well with Geoff Neal. Like, he is, I'll know when I was thinking about it, like when I got home, my dude, this guy is a clean ass 4-star fighter. Like, he's not too shabby in the takedown department. He has the counter takedown trip from over under. He has a great ground and pound. Just a overall solid pick. We nailed a nice block counter there. King Diaz tried to go for a lead overhand. And on top of that, him being a southpaw, when he's going against orthodox opponents, it starts to open up his rear body kick to land a good amount of liver damage. I saw that Diaz was still kind of sidestepping, which was I asked him after, I'm like, why do you keep on sidestepping, dog? Like, you see him throwing body kicks and round strikes, you're gonna be taking extra damage. So those of you who don't know, yeah, like right there, it took a lot of extra damage. And the first fight ended up, getting finished in the first round, and I was like, yo, this dude is a problem. An absolute problem. So we ended up taking that first bout. Second bout, same matchup again, using Shavkat Rakhmonov. I was interested to see him. All right, let's see if he changes up the game plan just a little bit. Now trying to box a little bit more. I was kind of hoping he'd try to like grapple me or something with Shavkat. Shavkat did a really good job of utilizing the clinch against Geoff Neal, but didn't really do that. More so just kind of try to stay in my face in the pocket. So for me, I'm pretty confident there with just about anybody, depending on the matchup. And being able to land my lead hook block counter, or being able to alternate the boxing combinations. My personal favorite one is going lead hook, rear body hook, then lead hook up top, or going back down to the body. Pull counters as well. It was fun. It was a lot of fun being able to showcase Geoff Neal for the first time. And I kind of knew, like, by the time that everybody else would have access to this fighter, that he was going to be a good favorite. I've seen nothing but good things from a lot of the top level fighters or players in the community and whatnot. Goat's loving using him. Swiss is loving using him. Diaz too. Like, he's solid. He's solid. I would say though that you have to be careful with Geoff when it comes to grappling on the ground with him. It's not that even though his stats are pretty solid, I would highly recommend that if you do end up on the ground, that you focus on a ground and pound approach. It's very risky. Outside of the mount position, you're not really going to be looking to get too many submissions with Geoff Neal on the ground. Ground and pound is going to be your answer to try to set up what you can. He is able to hit the rear naked choke from the backside position if you end up there, but it's pretty risky. It's pretty risky. But I would say sticking to some nice counter boxing. You can go for pressure boxing style and just yeah. Ooh, sorry, hiccup. Yeah, it's damn. Like, I'm watching his back too. I'm like, damn, this is just absolutely disgusting. There we catch him in vulnerability. He's trying to use head movement. We attack the body, and his body health in the long term is already not looking too good. Once the body health starts to flash, I think a lot of the newer players aren't aware of this. I think common sense kind of tells you that you're in danger when you see the blinker, but what a lot of people don't know about body damage and head damage is that the more that threshold of that blinking damage starts to increase in the bar, the likelihood of a flash KO when you start to land damage in that threshold. So you can have the same quote-unquote length of the bar, but there's going to be an extension of that blinking meter. Notice that with King Diaz's body, that the blinking is now happening almost off of my one shot that I throw to the body. I believe he makes it out of the first round. Nothing too crazy happens there. I pulled that uppercut just as he was going to attack the body. Had the pull counter loaded up, feinted it. Overhand catches him at the end. I give him a little bit of respect. And, he survives the first round. But this patch ended up having an indirect buff to body damage. With everything, with the changes of stamina, I will say that that it felt at its best in the welterweight divisions, lightweight as well. It's felt pretty good so far. The men's flyweight division, just in comparison, I don't know about how much they got to tweak those numbers or get another knockdown. It's just, yeah, and then it's another body flash KO. So good effort from Diaz to helping me out gain this Geoff Neal showcase, or at least the first part of this Geoff Neal showcase done. But it's tweaking the right numbers, especially being over there and seeing the process of everything. Like, for example, with the ducks, it just took them one proper frame adjustment, and it's made the duck significantly better. You overextend on some of that stuff, then it can be ridiculously OP. It can even cause even more issues. So tweaking everything by the numbers and seeing how everything works and being able to play test the build before it drops, it was definitely a great experience. I love the positivity I'm seeing around the patch. What I'm going to do right now is, obviously this best of 3 is done. We came out the victor with Geoff Neal. I'm going to go on Ranked Championships with my ult. I'm going to look to try to get 2 more fights so we can close out the showcase. And that's going to be it here. So we'll be right back showcasing Geoff Neal. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying what you've seen so far. And hopefully you guys are also enjoying the patch. We'll be right back. Damen Ma is an interesting pick, but I can see the threat. Thank you for the touch of gloves, Geoff Neal. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Okay. The earlier bout showcase, that was against King Diaz over in EA Vancouver as his buyer pulls us down to his half guard. Don't necessarily want to be here, but we're going to be really smart. And let's get up. Because Geoff Neal's grappling stats, not the best. But he does have some counter takedowns. Very aggressive is this Damen Ma. We're going to look to get into the mount position. We got to make sure that we punish him. Right, because if you're going to be trying to pull up on Geoff Neal like this, no, dog. If you're going to try to pull up on Geoff Neal like this, you got to make sure we punish you with the grappling. Geoff Neal, I was so happy that he got added. I've been asking for him to get added for quite some time. So for him to get added, it was a really awesome thing. It's including all the other fighters that we saw as they were in the process of getting added to UFC 5. You guys seen the community response has been great. I'm very happy about that. I know this Maya's not happy about getting his shit pissed in and mount, but can't be pulling guard. Can't be doing that in modern MMA against the realest brother on the block, Geoff Neal. Come on, look at it. Look at it. I've been saying homeboy looks like GOAT. If you guys know what GOAT looks like, he looked like he could be GOAT's older brother. Ground and pound, hellacious. Overall, just solid. It's been long overdue for Geoff Neal to get into UFC 5. And I'm very happy that he's been done a lot of justice. We're going to go search for another fight and maybe call it a showcase there. Almost forgot to press start recording. Going against a fellow southpaw and Leon, the Bean Man Edwards. Thank you for the touch of gloves. Leon is always a dangerous person to go against. Great footwork, great leg kicks. But we got Geoff Neal, hands of steel, Geoff Neal. And hopefully we can look to try to put it close to this. Of course, we're going to look to cut off the cage with Geoff Neal. Beautiful leg kicks. Leg kicks did get a buff in this patch with regards to hit stun. So this guy's looking to play the part of Leon Edwards, trying to work those kicks. But we're going to make sure that we're very disciplined with our offense. We can also try to work the clinch. We didn't really do too much clinch work in those 3 fights. So a little bit of work here, similar to how we kind of worked against Ian Gary. He denies that takedown. It takes a huge chunk from us. And wisely goes to the body. Gonna make him scramble out. We're just gonna let him know we're not here. Bro, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, dog? Very confused. He tried to pull guard. He tried to pull guard. We are looking to get that pull guard sweep restricted by move levels. Dude, are you what is wrong with you? Is it because I went for a takedown? Now you're just seeing red? Like, what are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? If you're gonna play like this, you might as well just went with Usman. It's like somebody goes for a takedown on him, and he's like, I have to now I start grappling them. But it's cool. Hands of Steel Neal will be here. It's a 3-round fight. Just kind of hanging back and circling. Not really trying to do much. Kind of waiting to capitalize on whatever the fuck we're doing. That's multiple times he's going for the 1-2-1-2. Gonna land that body jab. In circle. One thing I do want them to do is trying to nerf. There you go. Catch him with the lateral movement there. There you go. This is a game we gotta play. I'm okay with that. Kind of playing like we got somewhere to be. There you go. There you go. I mean, you did try to go for a takedown, so let's go take you down. Unable to do so. But now we get one. And here we're not going to look to be too active here. I'm going to let him do the work. Perfect. We're here in the sprawl position. Probably going to look to try to throw a head kick. Yeah, figured. Predictable. It's one of those situations where I'm kind of glad that Geoff Neal didn't beat Shavkat Rakhmonov because his skill was shown in that fight pretty well. It's one of those fights where the losing fighter benefited a lot. Like, even though he lost, a lot was showcased from Geoff Neal in that fight. And it assisted with making sure that his stats accurately portray him. I think that win against Vicente Luque, obviously also pretty great fight. Relax. This guy always, he wants to get one back. Like, I could kind of tell he's like festering to get one back. Just trying to circle. There we go. Boom. Now we work him. And toss him again. I wish Geoff Neal was able to successfully get a takedown on Ian Gary. Ian Gary did a good job of moving laterally pretty strong, like pretty well. Oh, I mean, by all means. Did a good job not getting pinned against the fence. Although I will say that Geoff Neal's cage cutting abilities, like, I've seen him do a significantly better job against other opponents. So it's kind of weird that he had abandoned the kicks, you know. The kicks that were working for him like the first minute of round one. I was surprised that he kind of stopped. There we go, we're going to transition there. Back here, round and round we go. Back here, he's probably going to expect this transition. Not today. Here we are. Paying for your crimes, the beam man. Beautiful kick. Oh, went for an elbow. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So you attack his body, and he expects you to slip. Is he gonna try to take us down? Nope. Tries to spin. No dice on the head damage. Dude. What the fuck are you thinking? Oh, fuck. I thought Stack Guard was gonna be available. It's cool. Skynet, that one's for you. those high-level body hooks, body TKOs, especially when I was getting them on stream earlier tonight. What were you trying to do? That retreating front kick, bro? That got nerfed, man. Relax. Oh, are you trying to go for the clinch elbow? Dog. Dog. Geoff is really that dude. Geoff is really, truly that dude. He might be the best 4-star in welterweight. Like, I think he's better. I think he's a little bit better than Conor. I think the best thing too is that, especially after streaming, I really felt that it was a little bit easier to use some of the 4-star fighters. Obviously, guys like Max, Conor are always going to be a little bit more difficult to use. There's that 4-star head kick. Thank you. But with the way those stamina changes have been working so far, it's really, really rewarding, like very precise striking. I'm very, very happy about that. I kind of feel bad now for this guy ragging on this guy. There we go. Ooh, he got blessed there. He's trying it. We're gonna be okay. Going for the question mark kick. No. Okay, stabbing front kick. And one thing I was saying too on stream, I kind of want Geoff Neal to get access to being able to double up on the uppercuts. I forgot what fight it was against Vicente Luque, I think it was. Just doubling up on the lead uppercuts. I think EA needs to kind of make that more of a universal thing for a lot of fighters. It wouldn't be listed in their moveset. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, dog. Dog. He's like going. What? Yo, Geoff Neal. What are you doing? What the fuck is. Dude. Man, you must have. What is he doing? He's giving up. The beam man is cracked. This. Dog. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, you were. Man, this patch is really hurting some people. Are you gonna fight? Oh Lord Almighty. Oh Lord Almighty. Oh Lord Almighty. Just didn't take the time to recover. He was rattled. He was rattled by hands of steel. Geoff Neal was a little bit confused. He has that lackadaisical face. He's like, you know what? Whatever happened, I don't know what was going on with Leon. Maybe his bald spot wasn't working right. A little bit jealous of the hair strands on Geoff Neal's model. But whatever it is, we're going to call it a showcase right there. Geoff Neal, one of the better 4-stars currently on UFC 5. Remember 17. I appreciate y'all. Much love and take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day.